It's 10 trivia questions on Friends, Scrubs, Will and Grace, Gilmore Girls, and Sex and the City for my friend Lyuba's birthday. Happy birthday, Lyuba. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to a very special episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show, and thanks for wishing my friend Lyuba a very happy birthday. Lyuba's partner, Ian, reached out to me and said, can you do a custom episode on TV shows that my wife loves? And I said, yes, let's do it. We're going to have a ton of fun with that. And they're longtime listeners of the podcast. And her birthday is today on August 19th, 2024. So happy birthday, Lyuba. Here's a message from Ian. It says, wanted to wish you a happy birthday and thank you for all that you do for our family and more. I love you so much and feel luckier every day to have you in my life. Thank you for putting up with me and all my craziness, from Ian. So there you go, Lyuba. He was thinking of you extra special today. And hope you have a fun time playing along with this quiz on TV shows you love. A lot of people love these shows, so I bet a lot of people click on this episode to play along. And we're going to dive into some questions on Gilmore Girls and Friends and Scrubs and Sex and the City and Will and Grace in just a minute. Before we get there, we've got our warm-up letter of K for categories, and we have sports equipment, things on a beach, and pro sports teams. Sports equipment, things on a beach, and pro sports teams, all starting with K. Listen for my 3K answers at the end of the episode, along with a fun fact of the day, which is about the Titanic and someone who survived in a very particular way. So listen to that at the end. We're all warmed up. We're ready to go and celebrate Lyuba's birthday with TV show trivia she loves. Here we go. All right, it's Lyuba's special birthday episode, kicking off with one of her favorite shows, Friends. Here's question number 1. On Friends, Joey lies on his resume about being able to speak in what language? Number 1, on Friends, Joey lies on his resume about being able to speak what language? Number 2, why does Phoebe not like going to the dentist on Friends? Why does Phoebe not like going to the dentist on Friends? Question number 3, what is the name of JD and Kim's baby on the sitcom Scrubs? What is the name of JD and Kim's baby on Scrubs? Number 4, what is JD's go-to alcoholic drink of choice on Scrubs? What is JD's go-to alcoholic drink of choice? Number 5, what musician sings the Gilmore Girls theme song? What musician sings the Gilmore Girls theme song? Number 6 on Gilmore Girls, what does Rory shoplift after her first kiss with Dean? Number 6, what does Rory shoplift after her first kiss with Dean? Number 7 on Will and Grace, Jack has a pet bird with what name? Number 7 on Will and Grace, Jack had a pet bird with what name? Number 8, what fake name with the initials AB does Karen use on Will and Grace? Number 8, what fake name with the initials AB does Karen use on Will and Grace? Number 9, in Season 3 of Sex and the City, Carrie has a fling with a character played by Vince Vaughn. Whose Hollywood agent does he pretend to be? Number 9, in Season 3 of Sex and the City, Carrie has a fling with a character played by Vince Vaughn. Whose Hollywood agent does he pretend to be? Number 10, in Season 6 of Sex and the City, why did Big return to New York? Number 10, in Season 6 of Sex and the City, why did Big return to New York? And your final question of the show, the bonus for Lyuba's birthday, number 11, back to Gilmore Girls. Who has the last line in the series' original run? Who has the last line in the series' original run? And if you actually know the line, you'll be really smart. Lyuba, I bet you know it. Those are all your questions for your birthday quiz, Lyuba. Let's see if you got them all right when we come back right after this. We are back with Lyuba's birthday quiz on TV shows she loves, set up by Ian. If you want to set up a custom episode just like Ian did for his wife, you can email ryanbuds@gmail.com anytime. I'll give you all the details on how to do it, what day you want it to go out, what topics you want, who it's for, any messages you want delivered, and we'll lock it in. All right, number 1 on Friends, Joey lies on his resume about being able to speak French. French was the answer there. Number 2, why does Phoebe not like going to the dentist? She thinks people will die. Every time she goes to the dentist, someone important in her life has died. Number 3, what is the name of JD and Kim's baby on Scrubs? Later season question there. It's Sammy, and I would have never guessed that. And I've seen Scrubs, I think, at least all the way through twice, if not 3 times. Sammy is that baby's name. Number 4, what is JD's go-to alcoholic drink of choice? An Appletini. I would have got that one. Appletini. Number 5, which musician sings the Gilmore Girls theme song? Carole King, who actually guest starred on an episode somewhere in the run, the original run. Number 6, what does Rory shoplift after her first kiss with Dean? I feel like I've asked this question on the show before years and years ago when I used to have guests on that would battle on topics they were into, and I think I asked that question for somebody who picked Gilmore Girls. The answer is cornstarch. Number 7, on Will and Grace, Jack had a pet bird named Guapo. Number 8, speaking of names, AB for Karen's alias is Anastasia Beaverhausen. Number 9, in season 3 of Sex and the City, Carrie had a fling with a character played by Vince Vaughn who pretends he is Matt Damon's agent, Matt Damon. And number 10, in season 6, Sex and the City, Big returns to New York for heart surgery, angioplasty. And number 11, who has the last line in the series' original run for Gilmore Girls? It is Rory, who I believe has the first line in the series original run, and she has the last line, and the actual line is, I guess so. And there you have it, Lyuba, a birthday quiz, 11 questions just for you, set up by Ian. What a guy. I'd marry him twice if I were you. He's the best. He's that great. And we have our fact of the day coming your way. And it says, R. Norris Williams survived the sinking of the Titanic, clinging to an overturned lifeboat. The injuries to his legs were such, the doctors aboard the rescue ship suggested amputation. He refused and instead went on to recover his faculties and eventually winning the tennis Olympic gold medal in 1924. So they almost cut this guy's legs off. He survived the Titanic, and then he won a gold medal. How is there not a movie about that guy? That's pretty nuts. Never heard that before, but now I have, and you have too, listeners, and Lyuba. All right, and the letter was K. Sports equipment, I'm going to say a kickball. Things on a beach, kids playing, and pro sports teams, Kansas City Chiefs. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. Thanks for celebrating your loved ones with custom episodes of the show. Email ryanbuds@gmail.com anytime for more details, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with me. Cheers. Happy birthday, Lyuba!